I'm crazy with the check.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have recently received news this morning that the pandemic is finally over.
More than a team, it's a dynasty. We outside, yeah, we outside, yeah. Let's catch a fire. Who out trying to slide, yeah.
Welcome to episode 5 of
Y'all Ain't Tired Yet.
This episode is about loving situations, some icks, forgive and forget, how to move on. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it.
First of all, check out the
Check
cub.
out the hub.
Check out the cub.
Shout out to my
My
auntie.
mama did her thing, okay? But, okay, so let's get into it. What we doing?
Let's start off with loving situations. Yeah, let's start there. Let's start there.
Okay. So what have you learned about yourself from your previous relationships or situationships?
What I've learned about myself from those situationships or relationships, I think I overly communicate. So that's why I think let me just say that, I overly communicate.
And what does that mean? Like, how do you overly communicate?
I think I'll in any situation, with a partner, a family, friend, like everybody gonna know where they stand with me.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna know how I feel regardless of the situation. So if you're not feeling you're not gonna be blindsided by me, like
right.
at all. Like you just gonna know if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. It's just that simple.
Right. So
You know what I'm looking. I know what I'm looking for. If I'm talking to you, in the end I want a relationship. If I'm just gonna fuck you, I'm probably just gonna fuck you. Like you just gonna know.
Okay. But I don't think that's overly communicated.
Okay.
But do you feel like that people don't know how to take that?
I do. I think they don't know. Some people don't know how to handle that because they don't have anybody that's direct with them.
Mm-hmm.
People are probably used to people, making it seem like, it's this. But, like, I want to be in a relationship, but it's really, they're really not here for that.
Right.
So they probably not used to somebody being more direct with them.
So it sounds like they're not used to telling the truth or hearing the truth.
It could be. What about you? What about, what you know about your relationship and situationship?
Ooh. A lot.
Let's get into it.
A lot. One, I need reassurance more than I thought I did. Which is fine. I think everybody needs reassurance throughout their relationship.
Okay.
But that I need reassurance more than I would like to admit. And then also, I can't be with nobody that I feel like don't have no ambition. They don't have like any goals or dreams to do anything bigger than how I met them.
Right.
If I met you at this point, 5 years from now, are you still gonna be at this point,
right.
or are you gonna be, moved on to something else?
So you want somebody that's stagnant?
Yeah,
In
like
a relationship, or just in the life,
right, in life in general. Like I don't think we will be able to really work out because I have big ambitions.
Okay.
I'm always thinking about businesses or let's do this, let's do that. And somebody that's not ambitious or don't have any goals or dreams, I'm just like, okay. This is boring and we're not getting nowhere. What are we building? Like, what are we doing?
Right.
So,
I feel it.
Yeah.
So, were you ever the problem in any of these relationships, and did you take accountability in these, these relationships and situations?
I don't think I was the problem, but I would have to ask somebody that I was dating to.
I would love to bring them on.
I mean, hey, we can call them up like Miss Cleo.
Ooh, you on the line?
Call now.
Okay.
But I don't think. I mean, honestly, I don't think I was the problem, but I could see if I made somebody feel some type of way.
Okay.
Because sometimes I speak before I think.
Okay.
And I might say something, and I might say it in a way that it's like, dang, you ain't have to say it like that. You could have, I could have said the same thing, but I didn't have to say it in that way.
Yeah.
Cause
Okay.
So, but
okay.
I don't think I'm a problem.
I don't think I was ever the problem either. In any situation or relationship that I've been in, like every single person that I had something with, It literally ended not because of me, like
Right.
literally not because of me. But and if it was because of me, I definitely would take accountability because I have no problem.
I mean, nobody ever said anything
Right.
to me like, "Oh, you did this to me." I mean, I don't think they would ever really admit it either. But
True. But if you're watching this and you wanna,
If you
have a
feel the same
conversation,
way.
right? We could definitely chop it up because that's the whole.
now that depends on if you're able to get through. I may have blocked you by now. But
Oh, now, well, yeah. I forgot. Well, I don't. No, anyway.
some of them can't get through, baby. You got to. I don't know what to tell you about that.
Okay.
Take it up to God. Take it up with God. That's all I
Okay.
can say on that.
So, well, are you single?
I am single.
Okay. So, why are you single?
Why? Baby.
That's $1 million question.
I don't know. I honestly don't even know.
Okay. Well, why do you think you're single?
I feel like the men that I come in communication with, they always say they're not ready for a relationship. So that's all I got on that. I don't think they're ready for somebody like me. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know.
All right.
Why you think you're single?
Honestly, I agree with you. I really don't know. I think somebody just told me the other day that I should be snatched up or something like that, and I was like, I want to be snatched up.
Okay.
Be on my
caller.
Or it was something like you could be snatched up, but whatever you're doing, that's why you're not snatched up. And I'm like,
But what am I doing?
I don't be doing it. Like I be chilling, I be at home.
Right.
I pop out every so often, which that's not even the case because I barely pop out. So I was like, okay, but that was the interesting comment that was made, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know.
I feel like
But because I know what I want, maybe.
that, and we ain't boo boo the food. Like we're not gonna sit here and ignore when something ain't adding up.
Right, and people just be weird too.
Yeah, that.
People just weird. They just tell you one thing and do the other, and all we trying to do is build a friendship in the beginning, and you can't even be my friend.
Right.
Like people just be
Trying
weird.
to get in my pants.
Right.
You trying to kiss me? You don't know
Right.
me.
You dropping something off emotionally that I didn't even ask you to do.
Right.
You
You lying saying that, I found out you got 3 kids. I never even would have known that.
You can't communicate at all. Like, at all. Like, at all. Like, at the fuck all. Like, what?
And that really be the main reason.
Like, it's crazy.
It don't be no communication.
Like, baby, my feelings, not my feelings, my feelings will not be hurt.
right.
Say what you got to say.
Say it.
Be a man, step up. We 2 niggas. What's the problem? What's the real problem? Oh, can we set it on the YouTube? Well,
We done said it now.
well, okay. Okay, so, if you have exes, which I know you do with the people may not know, what do you thank your ex for, if you can thank them?
if you can thank them.
You need me to go while you ponder?
Yeah, go.
I can thank my ex.
Praying.
Sorry. I can thank my ex for keeping me on my toes. I would say that. I think you get comfortable in a relationship, which you should be. But in my situation, I got cheated on, so it kind of like, ooh, okay, you kind of did you kind of,
right.
We playing basketball, you kind of almost got me,
Right.
So I think that kept me on my toes, and like, especially I was in college, so it kept me it got me back on track to where I needed to be, and not get blindsided by a relationship.
Well, I can say, I guess never deterring what I know is right or what I know that I want, and not lowering my standards or settling because I see the good in somebody. I see the potential, but sometimes the potential don't potential. They just they stay in potential, and they don't never get out of that.
Yeah.
You can't. Sometimes you can't bring somebody with you, like when you elevating.
Yeah.
And it might be your partner or whoever you with. Sometimes you gotta leave them where they at.
Yeah.
And that can be hard because you're like, dang, I really love this person. I want us to grow and do this together. I love them. Or we gonna get married. We
Right.
gonna have kids. We gonna
This
do
my
all of
soulmate,
these things.
and-
This my soulmate, baby.
Right.
That is not your soulmate.
Okay.
That is not your soulmate.
Okay.
You didn't even know what a soulmate is. You just they said they liked you. You liked them.
And that's
Y'all done
what I
created a
love.
soul tie, and then now y'all stuck.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta get unstuck and move on.
So, do you have any questions? You know, for your ex? I ain't got no questions either.
No, but I mean, I guess I would ask, you know, do they feel like I'm toxic? I just want to know because I'm curious.
Mhm.
Not that I care, but I don't
I wish
see-
we can. I would love to get that man in the car and get him to answer that question, but I want to hear that.
Who?
Your ex, you only got one ex, baby.
I'm a drink. Mind you.
Right. Let's please break the communion. So why do you think it didn't work out? Well, I mean, you know, I know, but why do you think your situation didn't work out?
Which one? All of them?
Well, whatever one you want to give us.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying to find a nice way to put it.
Well, why you think my situation didn't work out because he cheated.
Look at that. That was part of it.
Yeah, and I was just like, no, but once you do that, ain't no coming back from it.
That was part. Okay, we gonna get back to that. 'Cause
Okay.
I got a question
Okay.
because that's a part of it. So it was partly cheating. But what do you consider cheating though?
Well, in my situation, you were emotionally cheating with somebody, and then also you were going on a date, and you were according to what he stated, all we did was kiss, which again,
You was doing a whole
cheating.
lot.
Right? So
Doing a whole lot.
that's what cheating is.
That's definitely cheating. That's definitely cheating. In my situation, well, one of them, basically, he messaged somebody and basically was trying to set up, I don't know, something, trying to set up something. But I don't know if it really came to fruition or I don't know because she didn't really give me her side of the story.
Right.
It was like she was trying to tell on him, but she didn't tell me
What she did.
how
How she played a part.
she responded. But to me, I feel like that was cheating because you wouldn't want me to talk to somebody else or try to set up a situation with
Right.
somebody else. So I took that as cheating.
I think that cheating as well.
But it was also more of I felt like I was taken advantage of because I was working hard, I was going to school, I was going to work, and at the time he didn't have a job, and I was paying my part, his parents were paying the other part, our rent or whatever.
So that young man was not holding his own in the relationship.
Yes, that is
Which-
the best way to put it.
Which made the situation he did even worse.
Right, because it's like it's one thing that you tried to cheat or you were cheating or whatever you want to call it. It's then to add on the fact that you wasn't carrying your weight. It's like how dare you? The audacity of you to do that.
Do you think you could have done anything differently in that situation, or he could have done anything differently?
Yeah, he could have went and got a damn job. That's what he could have did. Me, I could have we probably should have never moved in with each other.
Okay.
In the beginning, what the people say, we should never shacked up.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes you got to learn the hard way. Would I live with a man again? Probably not.
Okay.
Not until we are, close to marriage or married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I couldn't have done nothing differently because I was doing what I was needed to do. I was communicating. I was emotionally available. Because the relationship ended up becoming long distance. But I was still making the effort to go and drive and go see that individual at the time. But I guess that person just needed somebody to be there. Like, he didn't need a long distance. And, that could have been stated. As soon as, to me, like I said, kind of hurt my feelings.
Right.
Baby, once you start feeling some type of way, baby, let me know. Because
Right.
I open and welcome conversation from
And
anybody.
that's how I felt too. because the excuse was, oh, I feel like he was gonna break up with me anyway because I didn't have a job and you was talking down on me, and you know, I don't remember what I said. It's possible, but I don't really remember what I said. But at that point, it's like I'm fed up because I'm going to work, I'm going to school, I gotta come home, clean up, I gotta come home and do all of this other stuff.
Right. But did you communicate your frustration with him?
Honestly, I don't remember because that was a long time ago. But I know I did. Like, I said it in a way, honey, if I come home and I'm like, why you didn't do this or why you didn't do that, I feel like that's communication enough. But common sense should tell you, okay, my girl out here doing this.
Right. And I'm sitting at home.
I'm sitting at home, so
doing whatever.
Yeah, I should let me go ahead and make sure the house clean when she come home.
Right.
Let me go ahead and try to take this off her load so that way when she come home she ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay. So how can you expect somebody to be happy, continuously be happy, and they got all this stuff on their plate, and you're not helping to unload that plate?
So the relationship really was just going downhill.
Basically. Going downhill, and I was still, ooh, now you just hit something. Don't keep holding on. Again, we go back to, I don't remember what episode, but don't keep holding on to a bag that's too heavy.
Oh, I don't know
what episode, but stop trying to hold on to something just because y'all got time invested, just because you know your emotions involved. Sometimes you just don't have to hurt.
There's people being afraid of change. Yeah. And this is like the older generation, you know, they keep their husband or their man, you know, because that's all they know. But like you said,
or they want to do it for the kids. Right. I'm sorry to them kids, but baby,
their kids to be okay.
Right.
So yeah, I get it. So just to help some people out there, what do you do if your family members does not like your boyfriend or your girlfriend?
Sometimes they have some reason to it. Sometimes they can see something that you can't see because you're blinded by the love or the dick or the coochie, whatever you dabble in. Sometimes your family can see something that you can't, and so I would sit down with my family and be like, okay, so why don't you like them? What is it about them that you don't like? I also would say, if you don't want your family to have a negative look on your partner, don't keep including them in your business until you know that you're done with that person. Don't keep bringing this to them because your family don't be as forgiving as you. Because I'm gonna remember everything that you told me.
Right, and you should never talk that because you know y'all can get over it, but their family members they're not gonna forget that.
They're not gonna forget it. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't ever want you to come around me. I'll accept them, but I'm never gonna forget. I'm never gonna trust them really for real. But I'm gonna allow you to do what you do. But sometimes that's what it be. You done told your family everything that this person done did to you, and they like, okay, well, why you still with them? Right. And I don't want you with them because they hurting you. Right. And you done forgave them for it, but the family has not. So I would say talk it out, and if they don't like them, baby, then
pick and choose what you
just gonna have to decide if you willing to sacrifice your relationship with your family for this person.
Exactly. So let's move into toxicness. You know, do you have any toxic traits that you can think of on the spot? Because you know, even good people can be toxic as well.
Yeah, I believe that. I would say my toxic trait is to myself. I don't think it's really as far as I don't think it's like to other people, but I think it's I carry other people's problems. So
I can agree. And I kind of feel like I way in a bit.
So then that ends up weighing on me.
Yeah. More than this probably actually weighing on the person.
Right. Right. That person being they dealing with it, but I'm still holding on to it, and I'm holding on to my own problem, and then I'm carrying everybody's stuff instead of like, okay, baby, that's your problem.
Right. And I feel like, to me, that's like a good, genuine person. Yeah. Because I had several situations. Off the top of my head, I had a roommate at the time, and he had a situation that was going on, and not to put his business out, but it was something that was going on with him, and I knew that I was gonna be the one to speak up because I just hate when people just not confrontational and something needs to be said.
Not standing up for themselves.
Right, something needs to be said or something that needs to be done. So it was like you said, it was bothering me more than it probably was bothering him. And I'm like, as my friend, like I know you're not gonna say anything, right? But I know you feel some type of way, so I'm gonna say it. So I guess that Yeah, I like that. Okay.
And also just seeing the good in people. Like,
yeah,
you always trying to find the good. Well, like, dang, I know they did this, but well, they still did this. You know, they was there for me when they, you know, when I needed them to be. But they, you know, it's like always trying to find the good, and sometimes you just can't find the good. Sometimes the bad outweigh that good that you're trying to see. So
if you stumble upon a toxic trait from somebody that you're dating, how do you go about it? Like, how would you go about it?
First, I would address it, depending on what it is. I would say, hey, I don't really like when you do that, or I don't like how you treat me,
or what you're doing, right?
Which I had a person that I was talking to, and I didn't like the fact that they would go out all the time.
Oh my God, today.
And they telling me, oh, I didn't get back home till 6 o'clock in the morning. What is outside at 6 o'clock in the morning besides hoes in Waffle House? Ain't nothing outside till 6. Are you coming to the club and going to clock in? Like, what's going on till 6 in the morning?
And you know, there's nothing wrong with people going out.
I don't think there's nothing wrong, but I feel like if you're talking to somebody, I think
you
it's
should be out there
disrespect.
late. Yeah, I should be out there late.
I shouldn't be out there.
I am. You shouldn't be out there late.
Because at that point, you doing a whole stroll. This is what you're doing, in my opinion.
We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what
That's
they're
a walk
doing.
of shame.
They could be doing anything.
Anything. You could be doing crack for all I
Okay.
know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. But anyway, I brought it up and I was just like, you know, if we are going to be together or we, you know, ever get to that level, I would not approve of that. And you shouldn't approve of that. Like, you shouldn't want me out to that time in the morning. Like, it's just a respect thing. So I would bring it up and then, you know, see how they go from there. If they change, then we continue on and move on past it. But if not, then how many times will I allow you to, you know, break the boundary that I set up?
Right. Okay. For me, it depends on how long we've been in it. Because I cut people off so quick. I could bitches are like they cutting the soul glue or the track out their head. I have no problem cutting nobody off. So I'm cutting it off at your arm, at your knee, at your toe, whatever I'm cutting it off. Like I don't. That's my problem. Maybe that's my toxic trait. I cut people off too soon.
Me too.
Maybe
so.
I need to work on that.
I don't really think it's toxic, but.
But again, I give you. I let you know again. Like I said, I communicate. I let you know what you're doing that I don't like. So at that point, you're being disrespectful because you just
dismissing everything
I said I don't like. So why not cut them off?
Right.
Okay. So moving on to some icks. What do you dislike about the dating life that we in right now?
Ooh, child. Everything. Everybody. All of it. I think it's just hard because for people like us that don't really ask for much, I feel like we get the good get put into the box with the rest of the people.
Yeah.
And so now it's like what the intentions of people, you don't really know what they're here for. And I know for us women is the dudes think we out for their pockets. I'm like, baby, you ain't even got no money for me to be trying to come for real. I got the money. So what are you talking about? Like.
And that could be another thing too. They could be like, well, she made more money than me, so
and okay,
they feel some type of way.
But I don't even come into the relationship to talk about your money. Like I don't even come into the relationship.
You're not bringing that in.
I'm not bringing that in. And also, it's just like be upfront with what you want. Don't be coming in lying, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for this. I want this and that." But then, not even a month in, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship right now."
Right. You have a couple of my eggs. My main one that really just grinds my gears is this weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't come over here, for an example, because nobody told me this, but it's something of that kind. But don't come over here and express how much you like me, and I'm a great person, and I got a lot of great things going for myself. and you know, be vulnerable with me, like, oh, your mother passed, and you know, I know about you. No, I've never told anybody this, not even my friends. I don't know, like, you know, nobody close, and then you start acting weird and just. I don't see you no more, or I'm asking you to hang out. Like, you know, just chill. I know your situation with your life, financial. You got financial issues. I know what's going on in your life, and then I'm like, okay, well, like, we ain't even gotta be on no like relationship type shit. We just be on like some friendship and kick it, because you're supposed to be friends at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know, but that person will probably be out with their friends. So I'm like, oh, but these are the same friends that you just told me something again, trauma dumping, and then I'm sitting here like. Is it like what? Like what is this? Like why you being weird to me?
Why you being weird
to me?
Or just
coming and
bothering me and disrupting my peace.
Ooh, when you already done disrupted it before.
Right. Like why are you coming over here bothering me and I didn't even come? Like I didn't ask for you to be here. Like I didn't come to you. Like come in and talk about I'm gonna take you on a date, but then you don't got no date plan.
Okay. So, leading the segue of the topic, do you hold grudges and why?
I do.
I do.
What Cardi B said, we gonna be forever. Do not, I try to tell people that front, I come with it at the beginning. Do not do something to me and expect for me to forgive you, because it's probably not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to hold grudges.
I'm trying, y'all,
but I don't think I'm like semi in between holding grudges and not, because like now I just don't be caring. I don't be caring about nobody. Like if you wrong me, I just chalk it up and like we cool, we done. Like I said, I can say I could be cordial and speak to you, we good, but you know your key is locked in your car. I'm not calling AAA for you. You got a flat tire. I'm gonna just go ahead and just drive right past you. Like I don't know you. You no longer exist to me.
Right. I mean, the same. I can be cordial.
But I'm not stuck on what happened.
I mean, I ain't stuck on it either, but I'm not gonna forget it. I'm never gonna forget it. So
what? That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, do you truly think you can forgive any situation that pertains to relationships then? Since you hold that grudge?
I don't know. I don't think so. Right now.
When's your next therapy session?
I think it depends. I think it takes. Well, I'm gonna say this. It takes me a long time.
Okay.
It takes me a very long time. Only because I feel like this. I would have never done that to you, so why do it to me?
Okay.
And I know that, and I always have to remind myself, people don't have the same heart that I got. Everybody don't think how I think, and everybody, you know.
And that's what I think. That's what keeps me calm with people. Sometimes because I'm like. People just not moving how we moving.
Right.
So that's like, but maybe that's probably why we simple, because people not moving how we moving. Yeah. You know, and I know age is really not a factor, because young people can be mature and old people can be immature. But maybe that's another it for me. Big age and immaturity. That's
big age and little mind.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I thought it was the niggas, but I thought it was the niggas until I figured out niggas were my trigger. That's crazy. But do you have anything else on the topic you want to get off the chest? Okay.
Do you think pretty women or handsome men get away with more than they should?
Ooh, in my word, in my community, I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah too.
I feel like
I've allowed it myself personally.
You got away with some stuff?
No, I let somebody get away with something.
What you get away with?
Really just like, cause you know, like I said, I don't really forgive, or give second chances. Okay. But I gave somebody a second chance because I'm like that. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Lord Jesus. Yeah. You know? Okay. And it backfired. So I learned my lesson. So just cause they look good, don't mean they good for you.
Right. Now, I have had a similar situation. Well, because I was like, they look really handsome, but I knew when I was gonna cut it off. Yeah. Like I knew when I was gonna cut it off.
I mean, I be knowing too, but you know, I be like, just one more time.
Now I myself have had this handsome privilege, of course. I mean, of course, but again, I'm not out here being malicious about it.
I mean, I think if I get away with it, I deserved it. I mean,
I think so too, because they wronged me. So I was like, I ain't trying to get you back, but I ain't say, hey, I got you too.
Right.
But yeah, that's. I think I have had a couple, privileges. But
Yeah, I don't think I'm pretty, but
it comes with the territory.
right.
It does.
You know.
Well, you guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 5, Love and Situations. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe. And to that, y'all ain't tired yet?
Y'all, I'm crazy with the check.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have recently received news this morning that the pandemic is finally over.
More than a team, it's a dynasty. We outside, yeah, we outside, yeah. Let's catch a fire. Who out trying to slide, yeah.